Adams is through to the quarter-final once more.
Don't get that many opportunities to play, Jeff, to be perfectly honest. And I knew I'd got to try and keep him away from the doubles because his finishing is really quite superb. I think I achieved it. Some of the shots he had at doubles, obviously he pulled them and didn't quite get them into the double. So and that gave me all the more opportunities. So and it came good in the end.
It'll be a tough, obviously a really tough match, tougher than the other two. And he'll have the crowd on his side. So I won't just be playing him, I'll be playing the crowd as well, I'd imagine. Different mentality, you know, get up there and be aggressive, play the board, and hopefully beat him.
Now, the draw is made, you can't alter the draw, and you know, just take it one game at a time, and whoever you're going to play in the next round, that's the player you're going to play, and just approach that game in the right way.
We can all play darts, that's why we're here. It's just what happens on that day. Bring in your A game, if you can, then we're more capable of winning this on our A game.
It's another game of darts. Been there, done that, ticked it off. So hopefully it'll go good for me.
Well, Martin Adams will be the favourite for this one on paper. So many major titles, so many semis, and 3 times the king here at Lakeside. But, Paul, Jamie Hughes is a very, very confident young man, and he believes it is his time to shine.
The thing is, he's got some experience on the circuit now, and he's got some really good big stage experience as well. I think sometimes you just crescendo into something, and it's a feeling that you think, you know what, I'm ready for this.
What about Wolfie? He came through that really, really big, deciding sudden death leg, you know, against Ryan Joyce. And then after that, he's looked a little bit looser. It seemed a little bit easier. Do you think he is back to his best?
I think he's always been somewhere near his best. Sometimes it just works better than other years. But I think what Martin's got this year is the sheer belief that he has one more script to write. And I've said all week that you can't bat against Wolfie. This is his stage, much like it is for Trina in the ladies' game. As far as I'm concerned, never write off the Wolf, and Yozza has got a big task on his hands.
Okay, so what about Jamie then? How much better is he than he was 12 months ago? Because he was magnificent getting to the semi-finals, and then once he was there, he ran out of steam a little bit.
I think sometimes you have to get to those stages of tournaments to realise how much you need in the tank to actually go further. He has that ability now, so to answer your question, I think he's about 2 or 3% better, and in this game, that's a lot.
And what about the atmosphere here? Because Wolfie will be more comfortable with this. It's an extraordinary noise we've got this afternoon, considering we're still on a Friday afternoon. We haven't even got to the climactic weekend yet. This is a raucous environment in which these guys are plying their trade. Will that give Wolfie a little bit of an advantage that he's used to this kind of pressure?
Yeah, I think 24 Lakeside tells a story, doesn't it? Yozza's been here a few times, but nowhere near as the amount that Martin has. I think Martin is used to this atmosphere, and I think he's got the opportunity to look forward to it a bit more. Yozza can actually draw something from his side, but there's definitely more Wolfie fans here today.
There certainly are. They are making their presence felt. Here we go. It's a party atmosphere. Will it be the big finish from Wolfie, or will Yozza manage to spring a surprise? Here's little Richard on the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2017 Lakeside World Championships. It's men's quarterfinals day here at the home of World Darts, the Lakeside. We now introduce a Lakeside legend, the reigning Dutch Open champion, 3 times a Winmore World Masters champion, 3 times the Lakeside World Champion. It's Wolfie Martin Adams!
Well, beneath that calm exterior, even Wolfie will be fired up for this one. So hard to read which way this will go. Can Jose Hughes keep the doubles coming and his adrenaline under control? Let's find out. John Rawling and Jim Proudfoot, over to you.
Thank you, Rob. The king of the manor, isn't he? Martin Adams hereabouts. Jamie Hughes walking on to Hi-Ho Wolverhampton as he sings it. The big Wolverhampton Wanderers fan. He'll have an eye on Wolves versus Aston Villa tomorrow, of course. Martin Adams, in weight for him, now 60 years old. Seeded 5, ranked 10 by the BDO. And wins against Ryan Joyce narrowly and Jeff Smith comfortably to get to this stage. Jamie Hughes beating Martin Atkins and Jim Williams. And the bookies have got Hughes as a slight favourite. But then again, Jeff Smith was a slight favourite against Martin Adams and got a whacking in the last round. We will see. Hughes versus Adams about to go.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg, it's Jamie to throw first. Game on.
Reminder, it's first to 5 at this level in this quarter-final. That's a nice start for Jamie Hughes, great darts.
100.
Second successive year in the last 8 for Jose, who beat Wesley Harms 5-1 at this stage in the quarter-final last year. This is second quarter-final. It's Martin's 16th over the years.
121.
Wolfie 10-5 at this stage of the competition in history.
24 consecutive appearances, Martin Adams. And after his
46.
problems with his health, his fight against prostate cancer, well, it would be an amazing story if he were to get the win. And he's been saying all week, I've got another win in me. And it's because he's still throwing darts like this.
140.
Playing against a man half his age here. Jamie recently turned 30. Martin
100.
recently turned 60 to become the first ever 60-year-old to play in this tournament, still with a very live chance of winning the whole thing. To add to the trophies that he picked up in 2007, 2010 and 2011.
85.
Jamie won the Romanian Classic last year, got to the finals of the Zaidao Masters, Turkish Open and the Swedish Open to add to that, and was part of the European Cup team
121.
events,
Martin, you require
which England won. And now Adams on 155, which can be done, but not now. So Hughes on the throw will have a big ask at 134, but it can be done.
83. Jamie, you require 134.
Well, it will be his biggest of the week. Excellent first start, treble 14. And now he'll come across. Oh, he's going to go the other way. Try and get a single 20.
94. Martin, you require 72.
So 72 for the break of throw for Martin Adams. A 20 to leave double tops. Nicely done, double tops for Wolfie
Game
to get the first leg. And it's the break of throw, the ideal start for the sentimental favourite.
Second leg, it's Martin to throw first. Game on.
Crowd's been well entertained here today already. A quick-fire win for Lisa Ashton.
43.
What a battle it was between Daryl Fitton and Geert de Vos. If you're just joining us, Daryl Fitton managed to get home in that one by the narrowest of margins, winning 5-4. What a good game it was. And it wouldn't be a surprise with Hughes throwing like this now and putting immediately the Adams throw under pressure. It wouldn't be a surprise if this was another close one, Jim.
Absolutely. And that first match was punctuated by plenty of breaks of throw. We've had one here already. Jamie has effectively already, by dint of that 177, taken the darts back as he aims to break back straight away.
Psychologically, it's what he wants to do. He was one of those, when you looked at the odds beforehand and saw him at around about 12 to 1, you thought, Jamie Hughes, yeah, he's got a bit of a squeak, but he's got to get through this fella first.
Going to be the first to admit that he needs to improve on his performance in the second round, where he beat Jim Williams 4-1. Sounds comfortable, wasn't quite as comfortable as that 4-1 scoreline suggests, but his average was down in the mid-80s, which is some way south of the kind of darts Jamie can produce. He was averaging best part of 94 in the first round. He's on a finish here.
170.
Well, Darryl Fitton did it. Can Jamie Hughes? He's got the first one, needs another. Oh, that's unlucky, just the wrong side of the wire into the treble 5. They're in the same side of the draw, these guys, as Glenn Durrant. In
132.
Durrant gets past Darius Labanauskas, that could be the semi-final. So 97 he's looking for, treble 20. Double 14 to make it 2-0. Oh, good dart. Good dart. What a confident start for Wolfie.
Third leg, it's Jamie to throw first. Game on.
2 excellent checkouts from the 3-time champion. 2 darts at doubles, he's hit them both. How can Jamie reply? Almost in the best possible manner.
He started really well and looking to build on it with another brilliant visit this time. Both these guys early stages, but they're averaging well over 100. Lovely cover shot.
134.
And the second one as well. But Martin exuding the confidence that comes with 73 previous matches on this stage in this tournament. He's won about 3/4 of them, as near as makes no difference.
60.
Nearly 450 sets of darts. An extraordinary career he's had in this event. Here comes Hughes.
His first maximum. No way Yozza's going to lie down today.
100. Jamie, you require 47.
And he's on an 11-darter here. Single 15. He's missed it, so it's only going to be 1 dart at a double. He's going to go for the single 5 to leave double 16. He's just surveying his options on 37 at the moment. He's going to go for the single 5. It's a double 16 for his first leg of the match.
Game shot on the third leg. Jamie Hughes.
And the accuracy around the doubles is maintained. No one's missed one yet.
Well, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. This match has made a really encouraging start. High quality from both men. And Hughes doing what he needed to do, getting his foothold in this first set. Yeah, that's where it is, Jamie.
He won that with a 12-darter. Another 12-darter here would give him an outstanding chance of breaking back. Tied up at 2 legs apiece in this first set. Look at that. 108 Hughes averaging in the very early stages, and Adams nearly 100.
140.
And 100% apiece around the doubles.
1040 Adams. What's Hughes' riposte going to be? He could do with a treble here.
60.
Didn't like that. Good boisterous crowd in here as ever.
It's always a wonderful day, isn't it, the Friday? Both women's semi-finals, all 4 men's quarter-finals, and we've already been royally treated to one epic encounter and a magnificent display.
These guys all taking a day off work?
95.
Or have they just decided, work today? Nah.
I think a lot of people come buy 4-day tickets, don't they? So they come in from Thursday. You often see the same faces the first few days of the week, and then It's all changed for the Thursday when they come in from 12 o'clock yesterday through to the conclusion Sunday night.
90.
Will either of these two men be involved on Sunday night?
There's a few jugs of beer being consumed. The favourite, so if it works out, would be Durrant versus Labanauskas. Versus, I beg your pardon, Noppert. Durrant playing Labanauskas tonight. That's if the seeding works out.
64.
Thought Noppert looked good last night.
130.
Just lost the two legs, didn't he, in that performance against Vainshaw? He was excellent. I thought it would be much closer than it was. Hughes on a finish here. Treble 18 will leave tops.
57.
Adams coming back for 68.
68.
Right, well, this is for the set. 68 for Wolfie. Oh, great first start, double four.
Game
And
shot,
that
first
is
set.
absolutely clinical. 3 doubles out of 3. And Wolfie has the first leg, first set
First leg, it's
in the
Martin
bag.
First. Game on.
Very impressive. And needless to say, the crowd delighted, or most of them. His first maximum.
100.
Well, 3 perfect darts at the start of this leg. We've already seen one leg today where the first 7 hit their target. That was from Darryl Fitton.
Yeah, people were starting to get a bit twitchy about that, weren't they? Darryl running it close. And got that potentially £5,000 bonus for the 170. Nice bit of work.
99.
Guaranteed a share of it, certainly.
Tries to keep his emotions under control, but the big fella certainly let rip when that went in.
100.
It's the double 4 that won the set for Martin Adams. Jamie did beat Martin in the semi-final of the World Masters in 2014. Most significant of the previous matches between these two. Martin can't finish this 1-6-1 now. Just trying to lay up as close as he can with Hughes back on 2-2-1. It's an excellent third dart, squeezing it between the first two.
Nicely placed, Wolfie now, for a winning opening leg
91.
in this second set.
Martin
Break, of
requires
course,
61.
at the end of this set. And what a nice start it would be. Good dart, double 8.
Game
And
shot,
beautiful.
first leg.
It's finishing
Martin Adams.
extraordinary. He's
Second
got
leg,
4
it's
out of
Jamie
4 at
to
the moment.
first.
Clinical.
Game on.
Precision finishing from Wolfie. Wolfie's partner Lee watching on.
45.
Hughes is under a bit of pressure, Jim. He needs to really get into this match, and although he's throwing pretty decent darts, Adams has been in
60.
sensational shape to date.
Well, Jamie is averaging 99, and yet he's only had 1 dart at a double in the 5 legs we've seen. That illustrates the impressive nature of Martin's performance.
99.
Who's 4 from 4. Those averages, okay, still in the early stages of the game, but they are top draw.
That's not top draw. Sees the amusing side of it.
44.
Martin was not impressed by that visit. I think he might have had a little trim on the old hair since earlier in the week.
140.
Good darts. Immaculately coiffured.
85.
You've got the beer glasses on. See the whole world in a different way when you're wearing those.
You talking from experience?
Absolutely not. Totally reformed in that department.
Martin trying to fill him up again.
180.
His second of the afternoon so far. It's 14th of the week. 136 here for Hughes. And Martin will have a chance to break here. 132 he needs.
Well, this would leave Jamie Hughes thinking this isn't going to be my day. Treble 19 would leave the bullseye. Oh my goodness, surely he's not going to do this. Surely not. Oh, I don't believe it! What a dart! Who's writing Martin Adams' scripts today? A sensational checkout, and 5 out of 5. He is on fire.
Game on.
Exhibition stuff from Martin Adams, and at such a crucial time as well, because he's broken the throw. Now if he holds here, he's 2-0 up. 312 in 6 darts. Set up the 132. We've seen 132 hit a couple of times this week previously. Bull, double 16. And he went the other way, ended up on the bull. 25 treble 19 bull, 132 checkout.
82.
And I think he rather enjoyed it. Watch this. Oh yes. A howling wolf. Almost a roaring wolf. I don't think wolves do roar, do they? But he was.
140.
Certainly a prowling wolf at the moment, as well as a howling wolf.
Crowd are loving what they're seeing. I don't think Jamie Hughes is loving it too much because he's throwing well, and here he is wading in again.
140.
He's throwing well and getting absolutely no return for it. One dart at a double, which he got.
140.
And he's losing a set to 0 and in danger of going 2 sets down here.
Another maximum for Jamie, his second. And it leaves him on 99.
Great first dart from Adams. Looking down at the bottom.
97.
And he wanted the treble. Jamie Hughes then 99 for the break back.
He's getting so few opportunities, he needs to take one. It's all around the 16s now, needed the treble to have left him the double.
83.
Again, no shot at a double as he tries to break.
74.
Well, the way he's going here, you'd think that Adams is going to get this. Oh, what a dart. Double 16. 2 darts at it. And he's still not missed one. It is absolutely spectacular what Martin Adams is doing at the moment. The oldest man in Lakeside history as a competitor is just rolling back the years once more. Jamie Hughes is playing okay, but Adams absolutely brilliant. 6 checkouts out of 6, and he's leading 2 sets to 0.
Well, no wonder Wolfie is smiling. Absolutely spectacular work on the doubles. A 132 checkout. He has yet to miss a single double. An amazing start. He has the early initiative here. He is in the process of blowing Hughes away. Any of the previous ones as emphatically as he has here. Yet to miss a double. He is on fire. Let's rejoin your commentary team.
Well, extraordinary so far. 6 doubles out of 6 for Martin Adams. Jamie Hughes is throwing pretty well. And at the moment, he's getting smashed. 2-0 down. He's averaging nearly 103. Adams.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd set, first leg. It's Jamie to throw first. Game on.
Adams has just been spectacular so far.
spectacular. He kind of feels it doesn't even do himself justice. Hughes has averaged more than 100 in both sets. Okay, that might be a little high, artificially so, because he hasn't had too many darts at doubles. But even so, I feel that he hasn't really done too much wrong. But look at that, Adams. 3 darts at a double in each set. He's hit them all, and that's why he's 2-0 up.
Well, if he can maintain it, this place will be in celebratory mood. There's a load of them in fancy dress. A lot of people dancing with wolves before the night's out.
100.
Hughes throws under a bit of pressure again. Adams has effectively taken the throw away from him.
100.
Jamie Hughes, Black Country born and bred, fiercely proud to be a son of Tipton, just outside Wolverhampton, but this is one of the few days when he's hoping those of a Wolves persuasion aren't celebrating.
96.
The Wolves at the moment delighted with what they've seen. Vintage Martin Adams performance.
And moving down towards the finish again.
100.
Steady ton, and the way he's playing, you'd think he's going to get that. Hughes has to keep that sort of thought out of his mind, of course, and stay positive.
55. Martin, you require 101.
So 4 tons, he's on a finish again. 9 for double 16. Can he hit the double again?
60.
Not quite. First miss of the match. It would have been for another break.
137.
He could well be back.
Well, it's a big ask for Hughes, 137. And it's gone now. So Adams wanting double 16 for the first leg against the throw in set 3.
32.
3 darts in his hand, only needs the one in keeping with his performance up to this point. And it's another big blow for Jamie Hughes.
Game on.
2 sets down and a breakdown in the third.
Oh, look at this again. Looking for another maximum and getting it, his third maximum of the match. Almost got a 9-darter against Glenn Durrant in the semi-final a couple of years ago. Probably putting the kibosh on him even mentioning it, but the way he's throwing, you never know at some stage in this game.
And it's double 12 for the 9-darter then. He's had 4 10-darters here, including one in the final back in 2010 against Dave Chisnell.
He was about as close to that double 12 as he possibly could be as well. He just grazed the inside of it, remember?
60.
An expensive fraction of an inch, that. Wolfie at one stage won 7 consecutive quarter-finals here between 2005 and 2011. His last defeat at this stage was against Jan Dekker in 2014. Another excellent game.
140.
Beat Ross Montgomery in his last quarter-final, which was a couple of years ago, on his way through to the 2015 final, where he lost in a deciding set to Scott Mitchell.
60.
With the form that he's in here, and his 6th career final could well be beckoning in 48 hours' time.
It's starting to get to Jamie a bit. His game was okay the first couple of sets. He just needs to take stock. 141 for Adams for 2-0.
41.
Just not missing anything at the moment. Treble 19. They'll readjust after the treble 7. And tops, if he gets the chance, Hughes under pressure now.
That was pretty much the understatement of the day. 167 required, and he can't do it, so Adams is going to come back now. Double tops for 2-0, the two-set advantage. It's only the first to 5 to win the thing.
2-0 and 2-0. And the procession continues. 6 successive legs. He is flying.
Game on.
I know there's so many of you armchair fans who love seeing Wolfie in action and have done for so many years. And he's doing you proud.
57.
So much respect for this man in the game. Talking of Wolfie fans, I think they've come for their man, haven't they? He's got
140.
That's a good response from Hughes. Wolfie's got great big match nerves.
He just has this wonderful approach that, with what he's been through with his health over the very recent past, has enabled him to enhance the sense of perspective that he's already had anyway, that it's just a dart.
Absolutely.
Misses, it misses.
When you go through something like Martin has had to go through over the last few months,
125.
absolutely it gives you a sense of perspective when you have a little brush with your own mortality. He's just loving being up there, and loving the darts he's producing. Jamie Hughes has got to win this leg, or it's another set gone.
47.
And he'll be seriously hacked off at being a bit part player in the Martin Adams show at the moment.
Needs to get a foothold in the game. Will it be with a big check out? We've seen a 132 in this match already. There's the first start. Blocks the bed really, so we'll go treble 14 for tops.
100. Martin, you require 158.
Well, 158. His best checkout of the tournament so far was that 132.
100. Jamie, you require 32.
Jamie had better get it.
Boy, does he need this. No problem, sneaks it in the corner.
Jamie Hughes.
And much to his relief, he stops the rock.
Game on.
Hold of throw. Now he has to break the Adams throw to stay in the set.
Great start for Wolfie.
100.
Steady ton. And he just managed to sneak it in. That's an important dart for Yozza.
He's seeded as the higher of the two players. The boy from the Black Country, ranked much higher as well. His BDO ranking is 2, Martin's is 10. That's on the back of a year in which Jamie had an excellent spell, reaching the semi-finals of 12 separate ranking tournaments. But the semi-finals of this one, at the moment, an appreciable step away.
He can just find a way somehow to claw his way into this set. If he could get himself a break here, then he might just start to believe a bit. Got to have it in his mind that Wolfie can't keep on finishing as fantastically as he has done. 8 out of 9 if you're just joining us. 8 out of 9 checkouts, Martin Adams, which is a sensational rate.
59.
He's restricted the number of opportunities his opponent has had.
steely concentration of Martin Adams. A throw which has brought him so much success for so long, but Jamie Hughes, great visit. Not too much reaction in the crowd, but there's plenty of reaction with the player.
And it has given him
100.
that rarest of opportunities to break the Adams throw. Bullseye. With the 25 still gives him options. Bullseye now. Again, just sets himself. Pulled it again. Frustrated with himself. There was a chance.
Adams then for the set. Double 16, 8 out of 9. He's got 2 darts at it. Double 8, just above. And he's missed it.
Jamie, you require 31.
Possibly a bit early in the game to start talking about lifelines, but if he could break the throw here, there's an inkling that he might just be able to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. 2 successive legs, including a break, obviously. And he now has the darts in his hands to try and get a set back.
That's the thing about the set format, isn't it? You get the break like that and take the set, and suddenly you've got the darts for the next set, and potentially he could be going to the next break if everything goes with throw, with a set in his locker. This is so important, this leg, Jim. So important.
There's these crucial 5th legs within the sets that have created all the real drama this week. Here's another one.
Crowd's absolutely enthralled by what's going on the stage. Not too much Mark McGeaney watching on. Good player, isn't he? He was beaten by Jamie Hughes in the last round, was 2 up against Hughes and wound up losing 4-2.
100.
There's Lee, Martin Adams' partner, with the long hair and the spectacles.
Jamie in the box seat here. A number of times he will have picked a number somewhere between 100 and 200. 6 darts to get out. And he's got an outstanding opportunity here of getting himself on the board, getting his first set and reducing the deficit just to 1. How he needs to take out this 42.
Jamie, you require 42.
Well, he's got time because Adams not on a finish. Double 16 now for Jamie Hughes to take the 3rd set, and beautifully done. That's his 4th double out of 5, and he's back in the match and has taken a set. It's Adams 2, Hughes 1. Let's silence the howling contingent of the crowd.
Temporarily, at least. And that helps his cause as well. For this 4th set, Adams has the darts, so Hughes needs another break to get it back to 2-2, but he's setting himself up well here. And with that maximum with his first visit.
He's nicely placed, isn't he? Because he's taken the throw and continues to stack them up. That's 5. And that's 6. 2 180s from Yosser Hughes.
Just see him collecting his thoughts, looking down at the ground. He's on a 9-darter.
Jamie, you require 140.
So is it to be? No. Crowd would have loved it. Jamie Hughes would have loved it, but it's a pretty good consolation. 9 darts and he's on 32.
140. Jamie, you require 32.
He's on a 10 darter, but he has to finish this off, you feel. Otherwise, it's a huge missed opportunity. Double 8 with Adams lurking on a mere 38 behind him.
16.
He's missed it. All that hard work, brilliant setup.
38.
Goodness me. The vagaries of darts, eh? Double 19 for Martin Adams.
Game
And
shot
he has
first
done
set.
it.
Martin Adams.
Holds his throw
Second leg,
despite
Jamie
the
to
brilliant
reverse.
throwing of
Game
Hughes,
on.
and that's what missed doubles can do.
And that will feel like a big missed opportunity
140.
for the boy from the Black Country, no doubt about that. Would have been a break of the Adams throw. He's only managed to break his throw once.
121.
What an important dart that was. You look back at the match when it's ended, and that double 19 there of Martin Adams was just huge.
81.
Well, it's twice we've come towards a 9-darter. 27 years and 4 days since the one that we've seen in this tournament. Paul Lynn put one in against
100.
Chap McKenna back in 1990, but Paul Nicholson, John, was saying earlier that he felt that there would be one today, that Friday the 13th would be lucky for somebody, and it would happen. Could be an outstanding prediction, that.
The asset felt it in its water, as the saying goes. We will see. Wouldn't be a surprise though, the way these two are throwing. They're just peppering this treble 20. 4 apiece now on the 180s.
Well, Hughes missed an opportunity to break the Adams throw.
83.
Adams now has an opportunity to break the Hughes throw.
See what he can do. Oh, what a great first dart. Tops then for the break of throw. Double 10. Hughes can't bring himself to watch.
80.
Missed by a distance there.
Jamie, you require 100.
And it's a big 100 as well. Excellent first start. Doubles his opportunity. Double 10. Shuffles across.
90.
Well,
Martin, you require 20.
Adams again looking at that double 10.
Game
And this
shot
time
on the
taking
second
it.
leg.
2-0
Martin Adams.
in this 4th set. And is he heading towards 3-1?
Third leg,
He's got the
it's Martin
darts,
to
he's the
throw first.
favourite for it now.
Game on.
One leg away from a 3-1 lead. Remember, it's the first of 5 sets, as you can see at the bottom of your
78.
picture. Best of 9. Number of sets needed increasing in every round in the knockout stages. The semi-finals, the best of 11, first to 6, and then the first to 7 in the
60.
final on Sunday.
Good match for you here. A fair few will be back from the school runs putting this on now, and Martin Adams is going well. 2-1 up
60.
and poised to take another set in this quarter-final match.
Excellent response from Hughes, who needs one.
140.
Has to win this leg, but the third set was the same situation. Lost the first 2 legs, came back to win the next 3. This is making his life more difficult.
140.
Outstanding again from Adams. Hughes is hitting big numbers now, trying to go blow for blow with Adams, and that's his 5th maximum,
180.
putting him on a finish.
Excellent darts 2 and 3 there.
21.
You're supposed to be clearing off at the end of this, Jim, to vacate for Vassos Alexander. I think you must be thinking about barricading the door.
97. Martin, you require 83.
I've got possession of the seat, and possession is 9/10. Here's Adams then. Bullseye for a 3-1 lead. Brilliant darts from the three-time champion. He has hardly missed the dart at double in the match. He's rolled back the years, there's still work to do, but he's taken 3 big steps towards the semi-final against Glenn Durrant or Darius Labanauskis. Wolfie leads Hughes 3-1.
Wow, 3-1 up, 2 sets away from an 11th Lakeside semi-final. Checkout percentage has dropped a fraction, but it was ridiculously high at 100%. 11 out of 17. And the Wolfie fans are the ones who are howling, as John was saying, in the commentary box. Paul, a fantastic standard, and from both men, because Jamie's got back into this match, but this is just nothing short of an onslaught from Wolfie.
Onslaught it is, and every time Jamie Hughes tries to hit Wolfie, Wolfie holds back. And he's got this crowd behind him. Some of the things that he's done in this match have just been mesmeric. And the doubles percentage after 2 sets is something that you very rarely see. 6 shots, 6 hits, stunning statistics from a great player.
Well, let's take a look at one now. It's absolutely brilliant, this. A 1-3-2 in the second set, and this was just magic from Wolfie.
Well, obviously, if he goes for the bull and hits it, he goes another bull for double 16, but the 25 leaves 107. Goes to the left to get a better angle and hits it really clean. Doesn't even flick the flight, and even he, after all of his experience, can still enjoy that.
Yeah, and he did, and so did we, and so did all the crowd. So, let me ask you this question then. How difficult is it when you're in the position of Jamie Hughes to remember to play the board and not the opponent?
I think in this scenario, it's probably a little bit easier because he knows that if he tries to play the opponent, he's going to lose. Because sometimes the crowds are very perceptive and they can pick up on things like that, and you try a little tactic here and then. You don't want to make an enemy of the crowd. That come from me, that's a bit of a hypocritical statement, but Jamie is a playing the board kind of guy anyway. He's very focused. I think he'll just stick to his game plan and hope that Wolfie drops.
And fair play to him to take the third set. That was a huge moment for him, and it just gave him a little toehold in the match.
It gave him something just to cling on to. Because at this point, he thought, you know, getting the 2-1, things are looking better. And then after that, Wolfie kicked again. You know, it's a mark of the man. He's 60 years of age. It's really, really enlightening to know that you can have this kind of character after everything he's been through, but experience tells sometimes.
So there we were, thinking Jamie had got back into the match, and then Wolfie manages to close the door. And rather than going in at 2-all, it's 3-1 to Martin. How crucial do you think this could be?
Well, this is the epitome of stepping on your opponent's throat. He gives him a little bit of white bait, but then he pulls it away, and that bullseye has been owned by Martin Adams in this match.
9 180s, 5 from Jamie Hughes. It's a great standard.
It's been a great standard in this match. I think probably a little bit better than the last one, just a bit, but will we have the same drama? We're about to find out.
Well, it's a great match, this one. Wolfie is the man who's got this under control at the moment. We've got a little change in the commentary box. Vassos Alexander now alongside John.
Jim Proudfoot reluctantly vacating his chair because we have got a terrific match on our hands here. And Martin Adams has just done wonderfully well, taking his opportunities.
Fifth set, first leg, it's Jamie to throw first. Game on.
65% of his checkouts he's got, but it's when he's got them. He's just taken his opportunities. And Jamie Hughes has thrown well. So make no mistake about that. He's playing a good game up there, but Adams is just having one of those days when he's getting a glimmer of an opportunity and he's taking it.
Both players averaging in the high 90s. Those checkout percentages aren't shabby either. Hughes missed 5 darts at a double in that 4th set. And look at the big scores. 9 180s, 22 scores of 140 plus. I have to tell you, John, I'm not gutted that I've got the second half of this one.
No, it's not a bad place to be. Getting paid as well, aren't you? Well, maybe not. I'm hearing that it's performance related, so we'll have to see.
Well, I certainly did this one for free.
$140.
Needed that. Throws under a little bit of a tickle from Adams again, and continuing to be coming back from the break. Do with another treble 20 here. Oh, great dart. Good dart indeed. No check out this time for Adams. Hughes a good visit, so 176. If he can make big inroads here, it'll make that 107 look an altogether trickier proposition. Looking for the ton to leave it on 76, which is a nice get out, and can't find it.
Jamie, you require 107.
So triple 19 he might try. Treble 20 for double 14. He's just changing his mind. No, treble 16 for tops. Disappointed with those darts. All 3 of them.
131 then for Adams. Can't do it now. That's in. 80 scored. 19 to add. Nice setup.
Jamie requires 73.
This is must hit. He'll have 1 dart at tops if he hits big 14, which he has. Can't afford to miss and doesn't.
Jamie Hughes, second leg Martin throwing first.
Holds his throw. Minimum requirement for Jamie Hughes. And now he's got to start breaking the Adams throw. It's a long way back from where he is. 3-1 down in sets. It's the race to 5.
Always nice to see the Cardinal here.
A hairy Cardinal. Hirsute. Steady ton from Adams.
Darts is their religion, and this is the church. And the entertainment up on the altar is sensational this afternoon. Already we've seen Daryl Fitton come through, an absolute belter against Geert de Vos of Belgium in the men's quarterfinals. Lisa Ashton racing through against Eileen de Graaf in the women's semis.
And that 170 checkout from Daryl Fitton as well, one of the high spots of that opening match, which is a real drama, wasn't it? Daryl tries to keep a lid on his emotions, but he went bonkers when he got that 170.
Also went 7 darts deep into a 9-dart leg, potentially, did Daryl.
Jamie Hughes in this match going 6 on one leg and then winding up losing it. So if you've not been with us for the last couple of hours, that's what you've missed. Don't do it again.
We also saw a set of 7 minutes from Lisa Ashton as Martin Adams looks to level this 5th set with a double 16.
90.
Just nudged the wire.
Jamie, you require 152.
Big ask for Hughes. 152. Well capable of doing it. They can't do it with that first dart. So Adams will come back looking for double 8 and looking to square up this 5th set.
Martin requires 16.
Hello, we haven't seen too much double trouble from Martin Adams. It's that first dart at double 4 and the second.
Jamie
Well,
require 50.
Been finishing brilliantly and suddenly just a little bit sticky. 50 for Hughes. Tops. 5 out of 12 so far. There he gets a really important dart. Break of throw, 2-0 up.
Third leg, it's Jamie to throw
Just
first.
giving Martin Adams pause for thought. Pause with a U, of course, rather than a W.
180!
He's not going anywhere. Jamie Hughes, he's still in this match and fighting. And those missed doubles from Martin Adams would have given Jamie Hughes huge belief.
He's been
That
scoring.
they're still a way through to the semi-finals.
He's been scoring well in his first 9, averaging nearly 106, Hughes. In fact, he's been outscoring Adams in that facet of the game. It's just that Adams has been hitting him, at least in the first 3 sets. He's been getting the checkouts when they've been presented, and he's been making the most of the bits and pieces which have come his way.
100!
It was 9 darts at a double before he missed one, wasn't it?
It was. Mini revival, though, from Hughes here. Just needs to maintain it.
44.
Yes, followed that 180 with a 59 and a 44.
Shake of the head from Wolfie. Will Wolfie be able to maintain the standards if he goes into a long match? The older man.
60-year-old Martin Adams against Jamie Hughes, who's half his age.
Jamie Hughes also probably the fitter man.
85. Jamie, you require 133.
Wolfie told us he had a hot flush in his last match, which he had to come through, byproduct of some of the medication he's taking. But he's got 97 here for the breakback.
93. Martin, you required 97.
Earlier in the game, you'd have certainly been backing him to do this. That's the 7. Oh, double 18 now for a 97 checkout.
Game
Oh,
shot
yes!
third leg. Martin Adams.
The double trouble lasted just
Fourth leg, it's Martin to throw first.
1 leg, it seems.
Game on.
Hughes is trying to remain optimistic, trying to keep on believing, and in his head he's sure to be thinking he can't keep on doing this.
57.
But what an important set this is. 3-2, and it's anyone's. 4-1, and you'd have to fancy Martin Adams.
Yeah, concur with that totally.
99.
Adams has to win this leg or Hughes takes the set. Is he just slightly losing his scoring power here? He's had 6 already, and that's as good as.
Now is this maximum number 5 from Martin Adams?
135.
Just the wrong side of the wire.
Hughes has pinched the throw. It's advantage him now. Great last darts, managing to squeeze in that treble.
There's
Jamie
Lee.
require 85.
looking nervous as ever, supporting Martin Adams.
Treble 17 is looking at for double 16. Good darts. Double 16 then for the set.
53. Martin, you require 146.
Well, he's taken out 1-3-2 in this match. Hughes will be back then with 3 darts at double 16 to go 3-2 in sets.
85. Jamie, you require
This is
32.
really big for Jamie Hughes if he's going to win this match. Double 8. How much does he need to win this leg? And he has done. And that gives him the set. And so it's now 3-2. Jamie Hughes is hanging on in there, and that looks an altogether healthier situation than 4-1 would have done.
And the great thing is, in a race to 5, still time for momentum shifts as Martin Adams opens with a maximum in the 6th set of what's turning into a belting quarter-final here at Lakeside. Back comes Jamie Hughes with a maximum of his own. This is terrific entertainment.
My goodness, that's 4 for Adams. That's just outside.
100.
So has to settle for the ton. What's Jamie Hughes going to do now? Neck and neck.
Adams with the advantage of throwing first in this set, in this leg. Oh,
he's
how
got
about
another.
that? How about that? Don't bother sitting down, everybody.
That's his 6th maximum. Hughes just checking the score. Adams will come back with 41 required to hold his throw and take the first leg of this set.
41.
Takes the 9 for double 16. Well, he's missed it, but Hughes not on a finish.
So he'll be back for double 16, Martin Adams. They'll be howling in the crowd if he can hit it, but as Lee knows, it's now under pressure.
Not a bad marker, just moving along the oche to create the angle. Oh, wrong side of the wire. Needs another double 8.
16.
And he's missed. Now that could be very significant.
Jamie, require 43.
Double 16 to rub it in, to break the throw. Double 8, last start at it.
27.
Well, 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 well.
16.
Tension in the crowd, tension on the stage. That's not in. Double 4. Well, I never. All those brilliant doubles earlier on.
12.
And he can't buy one now.
Jamie requires 16.
Hit double 8 to win the 5th set.
Game
And hits
shot
it
on the first leg.
to take the
Jamie Hughes.
first leg of the 6th.
Second leg, it's Jamie to throw first.
Break of
Game
throw.
on.
2 players and the crowd realising the significance of that one. As Hughes hits the big numbers once more.
140.
7 chances for Wolfie to win that leg. 7 squandered chances. Still averaging
100.
very healthily. And actually the checkouts are pretty good too.
Yeah, but Adams was 9 out of 9, wasn't he? And so that makes, what, 3 out of 21 since. Or thereabouts.
That could be a pivotal leg
140.
in the context of this match. That first leg of this set.
We'll see. I can guarantee that there's a lot of twists and turns still to go in this one.
42.
First to 5 sets. Way to go. And Adams now is going to have an opportunity. If he can weigh in here, that's a good first dart. Plenty of space to fill it up. The Hughes throw here is under pressure. Great last dart. And Adams nicely placed for an immediate break back.
141 ahead. But that helps the Hughes cause. Just when he needed it.
Adams with first tilt though, great first dart. He's looking at 11s. Oh, he's the wrong side of the wire. He needed treble 11 or single 11, and he's wound up with a treble 14.
105. Jamie Maguire, 82.
Double 8 when, if Martin Adams comes back. 17 for tops for a 2-leg lead for Jamie Hughes.
42. Martin Maguire, 16.
Adams has to get his concentration back. The doubles have just gone away a little bit at the moment. This is so important for the break back. Double 8.
8.
And he has missed it.
He's only hit double 8 once. Martin Adams. And 7 attempts now. 8. Tops for Hughes. You can tell it's getting nervy. Both players jittery on their doubles. But that will settle Hughes' nerves. He's 1 leg away from levelling this match at 3 sets apiece. And we're going all the way again.
And remember, before the match began, Hughes was the narrow favourite. More like it from Adams, but it's his doubles which so spectacularly good early on are now letting him down. Missed opportunities.
He's missed 10 in the 2 legs of this 6th set, Martin Adams. He could, and he'll tell you he should, be 2 legs up.
It was all going so well in the early stages.
$100.
Looks like Adams will be down to a finish first, but where are the doubles gone?
I don't think Hughes will be too worried about losing this leg, will he? Because he's got the darts to clean it up next time around.
Martin, you require 120.
Well, he was on this one before and wound up making a mess of it after getting the treble 20 with his opening dart. This time he's going to have to go treble 17 for bull. But Hughes a long way back.
97. $134. Martin, you require
double 12. Double 7 now, wrong side of the wire. Small adjustment.
17.
You can't find one now, Vassos.
Friday the 13th, and unlucky 13 missed darts at a double from Martin Adams in this set alone.
So 7 now for Adams.
7.
3 the first port of call. For double 2. He could throw doubles with his eyes closed earlier. Now he says, come on!
67.
for the set here to level the match. 10 tops. Yes, he's done it. Where has his finishing gone? He has levelled the match. It's 3 apiece in a race to 5, and all the momentum as he strides off the stage is with the 4th seed, Jamie Hughes.
Well, after the first 2 sets, with Wolfie not having missed a single double, little kiss for the camera there, he's still got a sense of humour. Who would have thought that a little bit further on, we'd be tied at 3 sets all? Jamie Hughes has managed to find his way back into this one with what you have to describe, Paul, as great scoring. We want to show you what we call the fruit machine, which is the bit of equipment we've got up here which shows you the stats. What is the most impressive thing from your perspective there, Paul, on those graphics from what we've seen so far in the match?
I think the averages have been very similar to each other the whole match. Around about like a mean 95 average at the moment. Obviously, Jamie's had a couple more 180s, but the most apt statistic has been Martin's missing doubles in the last couple of sets. He has had opportunities, but Jamie Hughes has just swept up after that. And I can't remember the last time Martin hit a double. It has been that long because there's been a lot of misses.
Well, and as John was saying in commentary, tongue-in-cheek of course, in the first 2 sets, he could have hit doubles with his eyes closed. It just looked absolutely effortless. And this is one of the great things about darts. The swing in momentum, the swing in confidence, and when the little doubts begin to creep into the mind, suddenly the opponent, in this case Jamie Hughes, thinks, hang on a minute, I'm not ranked number 4 for no reason here. I made the semis last year, I've got a chance. And getting that deficit down by a set at the end of the 5th, so important.
Massively important, because as far as I'm concerned, it was the misses that gave Jamie Hughes just a little bit more confidence. There was a period where he hit that double 8 and all of a sudden he said to himself, come on then, let's have a bit of this. If he's going to miss, I'm going to hit. Jamie Hughes is a very dogged type of dart player. I think he's been at the thick end of tournaments for a while now, and he's hungry for this.
And not only does he go from 3-2, he levels the match, and he's just done so well. He's turned this now into a really, really absorbing contest.
He really has. I mean, this is a very key shot. Martin's down at the moment. He's thinking, what's the best way to go into the break? Just get rid of this, really. He loves tops. And like Martin said before the match even started, he knew Jamie Hughes is a very good double hitter. Now, Martin was bossing that statistic at the very start, but all of a sudden now it's Jamie Hughes who's hitting the segment on the outside.
Okay, now bearing in mind it can swing back once again because Darrell was pulled back from a 4-2 lead to 4-all and then managed to beat DeVos. Is Jamie now the marginal favourite?
Psychologically, absolutely he's the favourite because he's the one who's got the momentum, and Wolfie's doubles, there's a question mark now, whereas there wasn't earlier on.
Well, the stage is set here for a brilliant second half of this match. They know each other well, they get on well, a nice laugh there, a great exchange. And what a brilliant, brilliant climax we have to come. Let's head back to your commentators. Which way will it go?
Well, we will see. We will see. It's certainly momentum which is with Jamie Hughes at the moment. Jamie's just kept on doing what he does, and he's played well right the way through this match. Martin Adams, though,
Jamie to throw first.
just cannot find a double at the moment, and that is why Hughes has come back into this match. Adams continues missing the opportunities which will inevitably present themselves. There's only going to be one winner. He's going to have to start finding the doubles again and find them soon. Well, this match and this fairy tale potential victory, looking, remember, for a 4th title. It will be disappearing quick time.
Well, look at that from Martin Adams in set number 6. He would argue with 16 darts at a double, he should have won that set.
100.
7 missed darts in the first leg, 3 in the second, 5 in the third.
He's just gone off the boil.
81.
Hughes on throw, nicely placed in this first leg of the 7th set.
58.
Still very relaxed, wasn't he, Martin Adams, as he walked off stage and as he walked onto the stage again, waving to the crowd, blowing kisses to some of his supporters.
This is more like it.
140.
And he's been here before, of course. He's been involved in tight encounters. He knows how the momentum can swing in a darts match, not least in that famous final when he beat Phil Nixon 7-6 in 2007, having been 6-0 up. Hughes on a finish first here.
95. Jamie, you require
143 gunning for. That's a great first dart. Treble 17 now to lead double 16. Just the wrong side of the wire. So Adams, best check out in this match so far, 132, looking for 157.
Can't be done now, so Jamie Hughes knows he's one dart away, one dart at double 18 away from taking the lead in this quarter-final for the very first time.
And he should do.
Game
There
shot
it
on the
goes.
first leg. Jamie Hughes.
Jamie
Second
Hughes
leg,
is
Martin
ahead.
throwing first.
Just narrows the eyes to concentrate, renew focus. Jamie Hughes was on the receiving end early on. Now he is right back in it.
125.
Huge credit to Jamie Hughes, because the way Martin Adams started this match, hitting those 8 doubles in a row to race into a 2-set lead, and 2-set and 2-leg lead it was, a lot of players would have just wilted. Not Yoza.
He's an experienced guy up there nowadays, isn't he? He's a much better player than he was 3 or 4 years ago.
100.
Been there, done it. International, won the titles regularly at the business end of tournaments nowadays. And he knows what's required. Doesn't panic.
97.
Some players watch their opponents when they're playing, others don't. Jamie's one of those who likes to just look elsewhere other than the board, concentrating on his own game. Wolfie, by way of contrast, he'll be watching. See, look.
81.
Anywhere but on the board.
Gives himself a little mental rest between visits to the Oki.
And Wolfie, by way of contrast, he's
77.
watching.
Martin,
Just a little thing, no great significance in it, just an indication of how different players go about it in a different way. Oh, good darts, tops them for a 135. Oh, what a check out!
Martin Adams.
That's woken the crowd up.
First.
It's his best check out of 2017 World Championships here at the Lakeside.
'96.
There's life in the old Wolf yet. You wouldn't thank me for the old.
97.
He'd raise an eyebrow if you said the young Wolf, or called him a cub or something.
3 legs apiece, 3 sets apiece, 1 leg apiece, and just 1 point in it.
What a scary looking Wolf that was.
132.
You wouldn't want to run into that, would you?
81.
Not able to find the treble, so Adams still in with a little sniff in this leg. Still with the treble.
60.
That 24 on his collar is a nod to the record 24th consecutive appearance that he's making here at the World Championship.
Nobody else comes close, do they? It's 16, the next best after that, I think. He's been a fantastic stalwart of Lakeside over the years. Won it at, what, 14th attempt? Now looking for his 4th success, and that sort of throwing will aid the cause.
78.
Wolfie's 7th maximum.
Pressures the 78. That's an excellent first dart. So 2 darts at double 12
Game shot on the
to
third
move
leg.
back in the lead.
Hughes.
Haven't seen a missed dart at a double in this leg.
First. Game on.
Jamie winning on the throw, which is the requirement. Looking to just serve it out effectively.
140.
Speaking of Wolfie's experience on that stage, this is his 74th World Championship match.
'83.
He really has been there, seen it, done it.
Jamie with the edge though in this set. Even if Wolfie wins this one, he'll come back with the next leg with the darts, and with a great opportunity of going 4-3 ahead and going in front in terms of sets for the first time in the match.
60. $100.
Steady Tony's on a finish.
'81. Martin, you require.
Well, I've just seen him
161.
put out 135, now 161 for Adams. Won't do it this time, that's the wrong side of the wire. So now just looking to set it up nicely for the next time he comes back.
60.
And hope for a bit better than that.
Can Jamie Hughes leave the finish? No, he can't. Lisa Ashton, she's through to the final, the women's final.
Didn't waste any energy in her match, did she? Raced through, absolutely raced through. Treble 19 then for Adams. But he's going to return because Hughes not on a finish.
49. $97. Martin, you require 52.
52 to keep the set alive. Double 16 for Wolfie. Double 8. And still the double struggle continues. He can't believe it.
Jamie,
He knows where it is. Why is it not going in?
He's only hit double 8 once from 10 attempts. Yorza for the set. Double 10.
Shot on the 7th set. Jamie Hughes.
Nerveless finishing from Jamie Hughes. He moves within a set of the semis.
The Hughes crew are starting to feel a little more relaxed than they were earlier on. Well, relatively relaxed.
$96.
3 doubles out of 3 for Jamie Hughes. in that set. You mentioned Lisa Ashton didn't
100.
spend any or too much energy in her semi-final today. She won 2-0. The first set lasted just under 7 minutes. And compare that to Dennis Harbour's third set against Craig Caldwell earlier in the week, which was 3 times as long.
And felt longer. Looking for maximum number 8.
140.
Just the wrong side of the wire, but good darts for Wolfie. Dennis Harbour put out of the competition by Scott Waits, who still cherishes hopes this year, having beaten Mark McGeaney in the last round.
Danny Noppert stands in Scott's way tonight.
Good match that. It'll be a very good game.
And Daryl Fitton awaits in the semi-finals.
Impressed with Noppert yesterday with his victory, and he looks as though he's got another gear to go into. Scott's going to have to be right at his best if he's going to win that and move on towards trying to defend his title. He'll be the first person to successfully defend his title since Wolfie. 134, great first dart. Oh yes, double 16. He's had a 135.
102. Jamie requires
struggling in that corner of the board though.
We've seen it today already. The daddy of them all. Another treble 20. Unlucky, he is going to go for the bull anyway.
130.
A case of what might have been.
32.
Leaves him on tops. Double 16 Adams. Got to get this. Adams fans, this is so important. It's not in. 1 dart remaining.
No score.
And at that moment,
Jamie
with a visible
40.
word of exasperation, is the match sliding away.
That corner of the board that you mentioned, John, as Jamie Hughes aims for double 10, I'll tell you in a moment Martin's stats on it, because they are very, very
35.
poor. He has hit
Martin
3
required 32.
from 25 in this quarter. It's 3 from 26.
There it is.
The first leg. Martin Adams.
Where's it been? The shrug of the shoulders.
Second leg.
And he just about scrapes home. If he'd lost that, I think Hughes would have been coasting towards a place in the semis. So important that.
140.
1 out of 11 on double 8, 3 now out of 16 on double 16.
Before people start tweeting and messaging and contacting Channel 4 saying you can't have a corner on a circle, I do realise that it's just a figure of speech. A segment. I do read your tweets, you know. It was a bit of a sense of relief, wasn't it, when that went in? Shrug of the shoulders and the wipe of the brow, and he's still cherishing the hope. But Hughes now with the darts. Wins this set, it's all over.
83.
Yeah, there's the relief.
He did have that fantastic battle in the first round against Ryan Joyce. Maximum number 8 for Adams. It's 8 apiece now. Against Ryan Joyce, it went all the way to sudden death in the deciding set.
123. Martin, you require 155.
Treble for double 19 for a 155 This would be sensational, and it would raise the roof.
136.
Hughes breathes again. Come on, he says. And steps up, calms the nerves. 97 for one apiece. Treble 18 would leave double 12 from there. Now this is a chance for Wolfie.
57. Martin, you require 19.
Is he going to go 3-8-8? He is. Double 8 hasn't been his friend. That segment, that corner.
11.
And again he's found wanting.
Jamie,
So
you
Hughes with
require
tops.
40.
A leg that Adams should have won. And Hughes now with the darts.
Game shot on the second
A
leg.
painful
James
result for
Hughes.
Wolfie.
Third leg, it's Martin to throw.
Well, in the hold of
first.
throw though.
Game on.
That's the positive way in which Adams has got to interpret it as he moves on.
That's what's killing Wolfie at the moment. The double 8 and the double 16.
He started so wonderfully with the doubles. Now 14 out of 50. Hughes with a 45% success rate. And that's what's carried him through. He's still getting decent scores like this, Adams, but when he gets onto the doubles,
180.
that's his 9th maximum. Had one in the last leg and another one now.
Yes, 36 missed darts at a double for Wolfie, and 26 of them have been in that segment. I want to labour the point.
100.
It's where normally you'd be looking to clean up. That's where he likes to finish off his legs, down there on the 16-8 part of the board, and it's just not happening for him now. But he's got the advantage with the throw here, with the darts. Hughes on 245.
40.
That's not what he needed.
A big score here, and suddenly Jamie Hughes is favourite to win the leg, and that would take him a leg away from the semi-finals.
100.
Nice nip and tuck though.
140.
Ton 40, Adams. He'll stay on the 20s. Ton would be okay. Oh dear.
60. Jamie, you require 145.
Break of throw, will it be for Hughes? Well, Adams is going to get another chance, and this 80 becomes of absolute paramount
87.
importance.
Martin, you require 80.
At least he can stay at the top of the board. 20 for tops.
Game
Yes.
shot on the third
There's no
leg.
problem up there.
Martin Adams. Fourth leg, it's Jamie to throw first. Game on.
2-1 up, Adams. One more needed, and we're going to go to 4 sets apiece. That renowned competitive edge, all the experience, the bottle, for want of a better word. Is it going to serve Adams well, or has Hughes, the younger man, has he turned the tide, and is he going to now move towards victory?
$140.
Good visit as Hughes looks to hold his throw. Take the set to a deciding leg. Wait a minute.
140.
Not quite.
Anxious times for the friends and family watching on, sitting side by side as well.
You've got to feel for Lee. Taken to a sudden death leg was Martin Adams in his first round match, as you mentioned, and this mustn't be any fun. Good fun for the rest of us.
Absolutely.
100.
Steady tongue from Wolfie puts him on a finish. Well, his big numbers have been pretty impressive. He's had a 135, his best checkout so far. 161 can't be done. But he's putting this 126 of Yozzers under pretty big pressure with that brilliant visit.
All about the 19s. Another treble leaves a 6, a single leaves the bullseye. So double 6 for Jamie Hughes.
He's miscounted.
He thought he hit a single.
Check, no score.
He thought he'd hit a single 19, so he went for the bullseye. He didn't know he'd hit 2 trebles. What an opportunity for Martin Adams, which he takes. What a moment in this match.
Well,
we are all square here at Lakeside. It's 4 sets apiece in a race to 5. Martin Adams can't believe his luck. It's a one-set shootout when we come back.
What a time to miscount for Jamie Hughes. We are all square, and just as we did earlier with De Vos and Fitton, we are going all the way to a decider. Top quality drama live on 4.
Jamie Hughes. What happened was he got the treble. He got the treble 19. He was going for, well, single 19 would have leapt him bull. Let's just have a look again. He was looking for the single 19, which would have left bull, and in fact he got the treble 19, so the dart he should have been going for was double 6. Extraordinary mistake.
It's why with 126 to go, all players head down to the 19s, because if you do miss one of the trebles, you have the option of bull and you don't have to readjust. You can just keep throwing at the treble 19. But he didn't realise he'd hit 2 trebles. So there were 12 remaining when he thought there were 50 points left.
40.
How costly might that be? Time will tell. Opportunity for Adams to put the throw under a bit of pressure here.
Hughes with the advantage of throwing first in this first leg, but you have to win by 2 clear legs in this, the deciding set.
Jamie walked away and goes, "You fool," or possibly something a little more emphatic.
137.
We get to 2 apiece, and if it gets to that point, they have to be winning by 2 clear legs. If it goes to 5 all, we'll get into the sudden death scenario. I wonder if it is going to go all the way.
Daylight here for Jamie Hughes in this first leg, 104 points plus these. He's disgusted with that second dart.
44.
Hughes still with the advantage of throw. He's the narrow favourite before the match began. And you'd have to say, I guess he'd be the narrow favourite now, but it is an absolute pick and match.
140.
down to a finish with Adams back on 2-4-6. Definitely wants another treble here to pressure the 58, which he doesn't really do.
So the Black Country boy tops for 1-0 in the deciding set.
Game
Good
shot
dart.
on the first leg. Jamie Hughes, second leg Martin throwing first.
Jamie Hughes, if you ignore the fact that he went for bullseye when he should have gone for 6-6, has only missed 2 of his last 7 darts at a double.
Hey, he's played a solid game. No question about it.
85.
Number 4 seed, remember? And a potential semi-final place for the winner against either Glenn Durrant or Darius Labanauskas, who are playing tonight. Glenn Durrant, the number 1 seed, who came so close to being eliminated at the hands of Paul Hogan.
It would be
59.
a 10th semi-final in the World Championships for this man, Martin Adams. Lots of work to do yet, though.
Doing what's required on throw, nevertheless, he's put himself on a finish, and Hughes more than a couple of hundred behind. So Adams in a nice position to hold his throw. A couple of loose ones from Jamie.
136.
A shake of the head from his supporters.
We've had a 1-3-2 and a 1-3-5 from Wolfie this match. Almost missed the 16, but he has left tops.
Where he's prospered, up at the top of the board, he's looked
99.
altogether more assured in the last few legs. Adams then tops for one. There you go.
Second leg.
5 from
Adams.
6 going for tops.
Third leg, it's Jamie to throw first.
And
Game
we're back on level terms.
At 2 legs apiece, it's a tie-break situation where you have to win by 2 clear legs until 5-all.
96.
In which case we do go into a sudden death leg. There have only been 16 or 17 in Lakeside history. The only one this week has involved Martin Adams. Tell you what, if you bought a ticket for the afternoon session, you're getting your money's worth, aren't you?
44.
Yeah, we've got to we're back on with the evening session at 7 o'clock.
5 hours they've been playing nearly. 12:30 start time. It's almost 5:30.
59.100.
And a steady ton.
The last time Martin Adams lost in the semi-finals was 2008. Mark Webster beat him.
81.
Tell a lie. Ted Hankey beat him in the semi-finals of 2009. 10 semis, 3 titles so far.
82.
Could still be 4. No check out there for Hughes. A 140 would be handy for Wolfie. Not to be.
He won't be on a finish either.
100.
Still, there's so little to separate them.
Averages have gone down a little as the tension has increased as the match has gone on.
81.
There were three figures at one stage, and Adams' doubling was brilliant. But now the advantage, as you see there, with Jamie Hughes. That's a good first start from Adams. But Hughes with 87 when he returns to go ahead again in this deciding set. Working right along the oche.
100. Jamie require 87.
Can be done with 2 darts. And this would be to move to within 1 leg of the semi-finals. A bullseye, and this time it is the right dart. And it is the right target.
Jamie Hughes.
It's brilliant from Jamie Hughes. He hits the ball when he needs to.
Hold a throw. And now Adams has to do the same. And we'll be at 2 apiece. And then you need to have the 2-leg cushion to decide it. Great dart. Nice start from Adams. Where is it, he says. Shrug of the shoulder and a slightly disgusted look as he reflects on what happens at that latest visit. But what it means is that Adams is in a strong position, already ahead, and now looking to tighten his grip on a key leg. Do with a treble.
100.
Good dart.
4 times he was a leg away from elimination in his first round match against Ryan Joyce, who hit a 164 checkout to take us into that sudden death leg at 5 apiece.
6 darts thrown by Jamie Hughes, and he's still on 421. Another important last treble for Adams.
Steady as she goes.
$100.
So now set-up time. Hughes well back. What can Adams leave? Oh, good dart. That's in the treble.
100.
Another steady ton.
Can't now leave a finish. So 6 darts at least from 104. He would expect to take this out, John.
Indeed. 84, treble 20 for double 12. Well, as you said, he's got time, just deciding where to go.
48.
He wanted the 16, I think. Well, 16 tops. Get him away from the dreaded section of the board where he's had so many problems. Tops then. Well, this is important. Hughes on 133. And he's missed it. Well, this could be the end.
This is for the match for Jamie Hughes. The treble 20 finds its target. The treble 19 just misses. 93. So Martin Adams breathes again.
20. Double 10. The Wolfie fans can hardly bear to watch. That's a good marker. Should be able to work in off that. Oh, now this is huge because Hughes is poised and waiting.
10.
And now Hughes can put Adams out of the competition. He's got double tops 40. For the match.
Stares at the top of the board, takes aim, finds the target, and beats the 3-time champion, Jamie Hughes, as the players embrace on the oche. Jamie Hughes can celebrate, his fans are jumping up and down. Jamie Hughes, Yozza, is through to the semi-finals.
What a match, and what a display of nerve from Jamie Hughes. Wolfie was on fire early on in that match. but somehow the number 4 seed weathered the storm, and it's he who advances to the semi-finals. Jamie and Wolfie. Martin has been there so many times before, but it's the Hughes fan club who finished elated. Little touch of humour there. Treble 19, treble 19. Should have been double 6. Well, it was. He put them back in the board. Little miscount there from Jamie, but it didn't deny him a great, great victory in the end. And here is Big Yozza. The number 4 seed has made it through to the semi-finals. Wow, at one stage early on there, you must have hardly been able to believe the accuracy and the quality that was coming from Wolfie. The first 2 sets, he just blitzed you.
Yeah, I don't think I played bad the first couple of sets, but I don't know what his checkout statistics was the first 2 sets. But
6 out of 6, well, and you were 1 out of 1.
100%, yeah, that just goes to show. But all I said to myself in that break was, let's pick the scoring up and stop giving him chances at doubles. And I don't know if I did that or not. It was a tough match. It's always tough playing a player like Martin Adams with his experience. You know, I don't know if he kind of tired towards the end there because he was throwing a lot of loose darts. It's never normally associated with Martin. Loose darts. He's very straight and very consistent.
Paul, great character displayed by this fella under the most immense pressure.
Yeah, absolutely magnificent. I think the misses from Martin obviously helped you in the middle of the game, let you get the lead. But how's it feel to be back to the semi-finals now, to have another crack?
Yeah, when I come here last year, that was the aim, and it was the aim this year. I got my good pal Dozen and I think I'm due a win against him. So tune in tomorrow, it'll be a cracker.
Excellent.
Well, you've teed it up beautifully. It was a brilliant match. Not to be today for Martin. A lovely big hug from Wolfie towards Yozza, and I'm sure he's not feeling too despondent. He's backstage with Danny.
Well, as usual, Martin, you've got a big smile on your face, and as usual, you always put the crowd and everybody through it out there in those long, drawn-out matches.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I enjoy them. Yeah, I mean, they say play 9 sets, I want to play them all. Get me money's worth.
Yeah, I think you get paid per set, don't you, when you're out there?
Yeah, but don't tell no one, because the other players might want some as well.
And of course, I know you would have loved to have gone through to your 11th semi-final, but I mean, you've had a troublesome year, and just it looks like you've really enjoyed being back on that Lakeside stage.
Yeah, and I've enjoyed playing well, but today was just about missed doubles. I couldn't have bought a double. I even sent to Reb on the way out on one of the sessions, give us a couple of quid for buy a double. You know, I just couldn't hit them, could I? You know, and it cost me. But there you go, that's life.
But you couldn't hit the doubles later on, but of course, those first 2 sets, I mean, it looked like you couldn't miss anything.
I know. Then you start getting a little bit complacent and think this is going to be easy, isn't it? But it never is. Never is easy. But it's just one of those things. Jamie settled down, started playing like he can, like he does, like I know he plays, and I suffered for it because I couldn't hit my doubles. Getting down there, but, you know, outshot just wasn't to be.
Well, as always, it's really, really entertaining. It's fantastic to see you back out on that stage.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, the crowd have been fantastic. But I'll tell you, the one with the squeaky toy, I'm going to find him and I'm going to shove it where the sun don't shine.
We'll point him out for you.
I'll tell you what, was getting rot on my nerves, that was.
Cheers, Martin. Thanks a lot.
Great to see Wolfie hasn't lost his sense of humour. It's all in perspective, bearing in mind the tough 12 months he's had. Jamie, the manner in which you've done it and the man you've beaten, does it mean more getting to the semis this year than it did 12 months ago? Was it almost a little bit too easy last year because you only conceded 2 sets en route to the last 12 months ago?
Wesley Holmes is a top player. He just had an off day and I had a good day. And that was why that happened last year in the quarters. Martin, I've took a lot of advice from what Martin says because he's been there and done it not once, not twice, about 20 times over. So if you don't listen to people like him, then you ain't going to listen to anyone. Yeah.
Well, it's a great attitude to have. So you're into the semi-finals. Any preference? Do you want the number 1 seed Glenn Durrant or Darius Labanauskas, the Lithuanian? They play tonight.
I don't really care. I'll be cheering Glenn on because he's one of my best pals, but I don't care. It ain't about them, it's about what I do up there, you know, so I don't care really.
Well, many congratulations. Nice early night tonight, and we'll see you for semi-final Saturday.
Can I just say happy birthday?
To who?
Happy birthday. To a few of my pals, you know.
Oh, well, multiple birthdays in the Yozza fan club. So he'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be back after the break to preview another great day of action.